Hello there, I'm John Jorphy with All About Chippewa Valley, and I have the pleasure this morning of meeting with Jenny Swanson of Assisted Living Advisors. We're at the L.E. Phillips Senior Center in downtown Eau Claire. Great facility, we just walked around. We're very lucky as a community to have this facility. So hopefully if you're interested, you can come down and have a tour. Hello, Jenny.
Hi.
Hey, I know you serve a great need in the community when it comes to the work you do with Assisted Living Advisors. Could you tell us, you're the owner of the company, can tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. So I provide a free service for seniors and their families that are looking to make a move into senior living communities. And that can be independent living, senior apartments, assisted living, or memory care. Adult family homes is another area too that I can help with. So what I do is I meet with families one-on-one. I learn what they're looking for in a facility or what the needs are that they need met. And then I just help narrow those options down because we do have quite a variety of different types of senior living in the area. And so that can feel really overwhelming for families. So I just help them take that huge list and narrow it down to finding the one that they're really probably best met needs are going to be found in.
Sure. Well, and when there's different options and a lot of information out there, you can kind of condense things after you learn a little bit about it and try to represent that individual.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's probably one of the most important pieces is getting to know the most that I can about the person that is looking to make the move, because each community has its strong suits, and maybe it's activities, maybe it's food, maybe it's outings. So if we have somebody that's extremely social, it's going to be important to pair them with a community that has a lot of active seniors in it so that that social aspect is met. Maybe we're helping somebody that's malnourished, so the meals are going to be really important. So we want to find a community that has a chef on board that can really cater to what that person likes and needs in their nutrition.
Wow. Well, those are very important considerations, and yeah, I'm sure you're helping a lot of people with the knowledge base. A little bit more about knowledge and information. What type of conditions, events do people experience in life that lead to family members contacting you, like medical things that may have happened to someone?
I would say a lot of times it's falls. So the families a lot of times will see their loved ones are starting to fall at home, and then that raises the red flags that it's time to start looking. Sometimes those falls cause them to be in the hospital, and that's when I get involved. Falls is a very big one. That's your sign that we're kind of floating on a dangerous line here. Another one is medication management. So if a senior is forgetting to take their meds or taking all their meds at the same time, you're finding them on the floor around the home, that's another sign that it's time. If depression sets in because that lack of socialization from being home alone, sometimes they don't have any health need really at all. It can 100% be socialization. And you see some of these seniors get into communities where they're out and about and they just blossom. I mean, you see that old spirit coming back out of them when they can really have fun and interact.
Right. And I'd imagine people that enjoy this senior center here really thrive when they find out all the different things they can do here before hopefully they get to assisted living.
Oh, absolutely.
But that is definitely an important aspect of life and quality of life. Tell me about maybe some important questions families usually ask you or have for you in the process of contacting you.
A lot of the questions do come with what is the availability in the area. And we are very fortunate in the Eau Claire, Chippewa area to have quite a few options. But there are places out there that have 40 people on the wait list. So that's why it's so important to start your search before you need it. Start early and have that place picked out, because you don't know how long that wait list is going to be. So availability is probably one of the questions I get asked the most. And then the next one is the cost. How am I going to pay for this? And so that's something we sit down and talk about. Is there any long-term care policies? Is the loved one a veteran, or was their spouse a veteran? Because there is something called surviving spouse benefit that will help pay for assisted living.
Okay.
And all of these things, are great questions. Again, we have great people working in the ADRCs in the county buildings that can help with that financial piece too. There's Medicaid options, there's private pay options. There's a lot of different ways that you can look into getting payment, ready for senior living.
Okay. Well, that's great information to have. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah.
I think you're a great resource locally for people, and people can find Jenny Swanson by Googling assisted living advisors or assisted living in the area, and feel free to reach out to her. So thanks for your time.
Wonderful. Thanks.